Remember when Christian McCaffrey ruined your fantasy season last year? Yeah, everyone does. But here's why giving up on him now is a huge mistake. I get it, last season was rough, but when a player like Christian McCaffrey falls to the second round, that's when you have to pay attention. When there's perceived risk, that's where the value shows up. And here's the thing, CMC still has league-winning upside. Despite the injuries, McCaffrey still had a 68% route participation rate last year, the highest among all running backs. And with Deebo Samuel's 19% target share gone, and Ayuk missing half of the season potentially, we're probably looking at him racking up 5 catches per game. And that route rate should even climb closer to the 82% that he had in 2023 because no one's taken those snaps from him when he's healthy. Plus, his 19% target share last year was second only to Alvin Kamara, almost identical to his 20% in 2023. He wasn't himself last season in the limited snaps that he played, but he was still top 10 in yards per route run, and he still showed elusiveness in the run game, showing up in the top 10 in missed tackles forced per attempt. And here's a big clue that the 49ers are not worried about his health. They let go of his primary backups, Jordan Mason and Elijah Mitchell, guys they have trusted over the last few seasons. That move shows complete confidence that CMC is healthy and ready to be their workhorse. And let's clear up the injury concern a little bit. The PCL issue is pretty unlucky and random, and isn't necessarily related to his previous calf strain or Achilles tendonitis. But either way, Kyle Shanahan recently said McCaffrey is healthy and doing great, and CMC himself confirmed that the Achilles issue won't be a problem and that he'll be ready for OTAs. And here's the reality. Every running back comes with risk. It's the most injury-prone position in football. Just because McCaffrey had some injuries last year and in the past doesn't mean he's more of a risk than other so-called safe running backs. You're just more aware and conscious of it because it happened recently at such a high cost. If you're letting last year's injuries scare you off, you're ignoring the bigger picture. Just a season ago, he had 9 top 5 fantasy finishes, 13 RB1 finishes. No running back was even close to those numbers. He was also the only running back to give you 0 games outside the top 20 running backs that year. Just reimagine that for a second. 25 fantasy points per game. Here's the bottom line. Only one running back averaged over 20 fantasy points per game last year. That was Saquon Barkley. This season, Christian McCaffrey is the most likely to do it. If you pass on him, you're risking missing out on a 2025 league winner at a discount.